The merchandise is now live for you guys to order if you guys are interested. This form will be down below in the description in case you guys are interested. We do have 3 different designs for you guys. Some 2K related, obviously some related to the 250K tournament. Free bread, chicken man, you know me, as well as have a blessed day that I say at the end of each video. So if you're interested in these shirts, you do get a $2 discount for pre-ordering them. If you do want a shirt, obviously you got to fill this out. Contact Nate on Twitter and we can get these shirts to you guys. Yo, it is good, yo, it's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today we're going to be talking about Triple Threat Online the 100. Now, I've talked about it quite a few times in my videos, but I want you guys to hear me out on this, okay? I want you guys to just listen and enter this video with an open mind in general, because I know a lot of you guys already are just not even remotely wanting to think about this mode. You despise this mode, you don't like this mode, but I want you guys to hear me out, okay? Before we dive into it, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button as we are on the road to 80,000 subscribers. So it starts with this. I want you guys to just enter this in with an open mind. So it starts with this. In years past, okay, on your 3rd loss, the board would get reset. You'd get reset back to 0 wins, okay? Just know that. So if you guys are saying, you know, well, Triple Threat Online is now super sweaty compared to before, well, you're right in a way, but also to say it wasn't sweaty for the average casual person in general is just not true. If you tell the average player that they get 3 losses or they're done, they're gonna make it to the top board maybe 20% of the time, okay? Because they're gonna have to win. They're gonna have to win 5. What would it be? They're gonna have to win at least 5 out of 7 games, and for the average player, that's probably not going to happen too often. So to just think about it that way. Not only that, they're gonna make it to the middle board maybe half the time. So in my estimation, guys, in my opinion, I don't think for the average player this is a bad mode. Because here's the thing, let's say the average player wins 2 games, let's say they win them 21-15. Then they're not only gonna get 1, you know, drop at that middle tier, they're gonna get an additional one. So for the average player, instead of, you know, maybe getting to that middle board, you're getting probably to the middle board and at least dropping the ball twice with at least 1 guaranteed ball drop. That's the big thing for me. Again, you gotta make sure you don't lose that many games. It doesn't really matter, but if you lose games, then obviously you give up more points. But for me, I don't understand all the hatred towards this. I think the people that don't like this mode are people who are, you know, the 75th percentile, right? The people that win, let's say 75% of their games because they're annoyed because usually they got to the top board pretty easily, but this year they can't. But here's my thing, okay? Here's my thing, and I'm going to get my calculator out for this because I want you guys to listen to me closely, okay? So you got to play 7 games before the top board. And if you have 100 points to give up in 7 games, that is 14 points a game. That is a lot of points. Guys, I'm sorry. 14 points is a lot of points with as many people as that quit. And if you're in the 75th percentile, you should be able to get to the top board. Now, take this, okay? 100 divided by 9. If you give up 11 points a game, you're going to make it to the top board and all the way through every single time. 11 points a game. That's with quits, that's with everything. So, I mean, if you're in the 75th percentile, I think you should give up less than 14 points a game and be able to make it to that top board. That's just my opinion on things. Now, if you are, you know, the top 10%, you're probably going to get to that top board and through the boards, you know, 50% of the time. And my thing, and another thing is, everybody wants this to be such a casual mode. Triple Threat Online wasn't a casual mode last year. It was never a casual mode. Was it a fun mode in 2K19? It was. It was a fun mode in 2K19 just because of the gameplay. But I've had more fun playing Triple Threat Online the 100 as long as I'm not spiking and leg spiking like crazy this year more than last year and 2K20 combined. And I don't think it's because of Triple Threat the 100. I just think it's because of gameplay in general. I will say, I think these boards are more rewarding than boards have been in the past, token-wise, MT-wise. I just think the boards have been better. Obviously, I don't think there's as many ball drops, maybe, but I do think the boards, in my opinion, have been better. If you're looking at tokens, if you're looking at MT, then at the top board, you can get a Colossal pack. There's just so many different ways to really get through Triple Threat Online. But I just think for the average person, you guys just don't like Triple Threat Online the 100 just because of the negativity surrounding it. I really think that's the way it is. I think it's day 3 or 4 and a lot of people are just upset in general. And I'm not saying this mode's perfect. Could it use an adjustment or two, maybe up in the points to maybe like 110, maybe? But I just think a lot of people are like, well, the average player is never going to get through the... Well, the average player last year would have lost before the top board anyways. I get it. DBG's upset. I get it. A lot of these 75th to 90th percentile guys, which DBG's probably close to 90th percentile when we're talking about the average 2K player, is upset because they don't play that great a defense or they don't want to sweat. But for the average player, this is a better way, right? This is a better, more casual way to play Triple Threat the 100 for the average to below average player. Because if you get down in a game, 8-0, you just quit, you move on to the next one. You hope eventually you match up against the guy that you're better than, and maybe you can sneak out a 21-15 win to ensure you get that double ball drop at that middle tier. That's just the way I see it, because I feel like in years past, if you were a below average player, you wouldn't even touch Triple Threat Online because you knew you couldn't get to that middle board. So I just think in general, right, there's more of a skill gap from getting to the top board than not, I guess, is a way to phrase it. And that's what people are upset about, that they can't get to that top board and through that top board consistently. But on the flip side of things, I think the boards are more rewarding. I think for the worst players, this is a better kind of structure of it. I just think we're 3 or 4 days in and we haven't been open enough to this idea. And that's just a big thing for me. I even get upset because I think, well, as you guys can see, I'm 47-3. I've actually lost 3 games, or 1 game in general. It says 3, but I've lost 1. But it's not like I'm struggling with the mode. But I'm just looking at it from a below average player's point of view. You think below average players had fun in Triple Threat Online last year or the year before? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think it's the people that are, from the 50th percentile to the 75th percentile, the guys that are involved in the community, the guys that watch me, the guys that watch DBG, that are upset because they're above average players compared to the rest, and they're struggling to get through that top board. I think that's really kind of what people are upset about, but I don't know. I get it. There's a lot of reasons to not necessarily like this 2K, right? There are some problems with the game. But I just want you guys to be open with Triple Threat the Online 100. I just want you guys to be open with it. If you guys don't like it, a week or 2 weeks from now, that's fine. But I'm just saying, I think for the average player, it's a fine game mode. Is it changed? Yes. Is it changed for the better? Most people think no. But I'm not going to sit here and say it's a bad adjustment for 2K or that they did it to purposely ruin the game mode, or that I'm not going to give it a chance, because I think for the below average player, again, it gives them a better chance to get that standard League Deluxe pack, or the League Deluxe pack that they couldn't get unless they had to spend VC on it, right? So for the, let's say this. 14 years from now, I have a kid, right? He comes home from elementary school. He's in 2nd grade. I think if he's a bad player at 2K, he's going to have more fun in this game mode than just getting popped 3 times in a row and getting back to 0 than with no ball drops. Think about it like that, right? For the guys that are absolutely terrible at this game, it gives them a chance to get that ball drop, right? To get a chance, maybe at a standard League Deluxe pack sometimes. Just gives them a chance. Think about it, guys, with an open mind, not just necessarily your mindset, okay? Because that's how I was thinking about it, just with my mindset early on. And then today I took a step back and I said, is this game mode really as bad as all of the people are saying it is? And I thought about it from everybody's point of view, and I was like, maybe I'm wrong. I was about to make a video on what Triple Threat the Online 100 could adjust. But I look, with the boards being, I think, better than we have had them in past years. I saw Gus Gerard half the time when I'm at the top board. I just think we need to be open with this Triple Threat Online the 100. I've been open with it, and obviously it's something that fits what I do, so I personally like it. But I just think for the average player, maybe not people invested in the community that watch our videos necessarily, or that are in the community like that, just like the average kid coming home from school, I think they can have more fun with this type of a layout. Now, let me know in the comments if I'm just completely wrong. But I feel like in years past, again, it's been a competitive mode. I don't know where the context of online used to be a casual mode. It's never been casual. Maybe it's been casual for guys like DBG, guys like, you know, the YouTubers, YBC, guys like me. It's been casual, right? You could relax more when you're up 10-2 and not have to worry about sweating. But it's never been casual for the average player, ever. Just think about it like that, and let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, because I do not mind the adjustments that 2K has made with Triple Threat. I don't. I think tokens-wise, it's a good mode to grind. If you are the average player, MT-wise, it's fine to play. I'm gonna be open to this game mode for probably as long as anybody, just because I think it's okay. I think it's okay. It's given me a more incentive to play the game, and I've had more fun with it, and I think a lot of you guys can too if you're just open to the idea. Now, I know DBG hates it, so I'd be interested to see kind of how he thinks of this video in general. But just be open to and optimistic when watching this video. And if you still hate it after watching this video, let me know why down below in the comments. Let me know why you do not like this structure for the average player. Remember, you're probably above average if you are watching this video. Just know that. Probably 75% of people watching this video are above average if you're on YouTube watching 2K videos. Drop a like on this video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.